Good morning, Rabbi Patrick. This is my Theodicy reflection number one. I've been confronted with the issue of theodicy for a long time in my life, starting with the passing of our entirely innocent 2.5-year-old son in 1996. How could this happen? Particularly, how could God have allowed this to happen after my wife and I also had to cope with our son being born with Down syndrome? Was Declan's death somehow a punishment from God for my own sin? How could the death of an entirely innocent child possibly be part of a just universe? The reason I'm taking this class now in my life is both to deepen my understanding of and reading on the problem of evil existing in a world simultaneously with an all-knowing, all-powerful, all-loving God, and to grow in my own theological belief system as a rabbi. I think I have to grapple with theodicy as an essential part of framing my understanding of God and of the universe in order to be able to give pastoral comfort to those in pain. In general, I am far more troubled by moral evil, evil caused by human beings, than natural evil, evil caused by events in nature. While I can tolerate the ideas both of free will and that every human being has a Yetzer Ra and a Yetzer Tov, I find senseless violence and evil caused by baseless hatred or sinat chinam particularly troubling. That a human being does not have the moral and emotional capacity to put themselves in the shoes of the person they are hurting is deeply troubling to me on a visceral level. In other words, while I can tolerate the idea of humans having both good and evil inclinations, I struggle with the idea of humans not having any empathy for each other and mindlessly and intentionally or intentionally harming them. I see natural evil, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, etc., as much more just being part of the evolutionary process of nature and the world. I pretty much agree with the statement that natural evil isn't evil per se, it is simply a function of the world of time. Only moral evil is truly evil. My current reflection on this topic runs along these lines. I can't imagine a world without all that comes with human free will, including work, creativity, art, music, true love, and human connection, to name just a few. That same human nature from which all of these wonderful realities emerge also must have and does have the capacity to do wrong. As Dostoevsky writes in The Brothers Karamazov, quote, "There is no crime and therefore no sin, but only hungry men." This is from the Grand Inquisitor chapter of The Brothers K. Although I think my theology will continue to evolve over the course of my life as I have new life experiences, I don't currently conceptualize God as the creator of the universe and humankind. And I don't hold God completely responsible for the complex and good and bad elements of human nature. I rather believe that God is a moral idea that we have to address the Yetzer Ra of human nature and to enhance the Yetzer Tov. As humans, I believe we can't have true growth without pain and suffering. Without having the experience of being hungry men ourselves and women, we cannot truly have the moral conscience to feed the hungry and be in relationship to God. And that relationship to God is what creates human empathy. I'm looking forward to studying this difficult topic with you, Rabbi Patrick. Yom Tov, everyone.